Okay, so we'll start out here with a few algebra problems. These are just reducing fractions. And to do this, you need to find common factors in the numerator and denominator that you'll be able to cancel. So 15 and 10 both have a factor of 5, so we can write that as 5 times 3 x to the 4th on top, and 5 times 2 x on the bottom. 5's cancel, and we're left with 3x to the 4th over 2x. And we know that x to the 4th is 3 times x times x times x times x over 2 times x. So one of those x's will cancel, and we're left with 3x cubed over 2. Or you can write that 3/2 x cubed. In this one, we need to factor out a 4 on the top. If we factor out a 4, we'll be left with x plus 1. Because 4x plus 4, 4x plus 4. On the bottom, we can factor out an x. So we'll be left with x plus 1. Because x squared plus x is x squared plus x. So the x plus 1's cancel, and we're just left with 4 over x. On this one, we have to factor both of these trinomials. To factor a quadratic trinomial, you have to break it up into two binomials. We can see that the first term is going to come from the first two terms, x squared, right here. Now we have to find two numbers to go here and here that will multiply together to give us -6, and that will add up to +1. So that is going to be, we know 3 and 2. 3 times 2 is 6, and we can get a +1 if we make the 3 positive and the 2 negative. So that would be plus 3x minus 2x, which would give us a +1x, and then 3 times -2 would give us our -6. All right, same thing with the bottom. You start out with an x and an x, and you have to be careful because if there's a coefficient here that's not 1, you'll have to do that here. You'll have to deal with that situation. All right, so we're looking for two numbers that multiply together to give me 15 and add up to 8. So that's going to be 3 and 5, and they're both going to be positive. So that'll give me a positive 15, and then 3x plus 5x will give me 8x. So all we can cancel here are these x plus 3's, and we'll end up with x minus 2 over x plus 5. And that's the answer. We can't cancel these x's because they're not factors. They're subtracted. Here it's minus and here it's plus. This is not multiplication, so we can't cancel unless it's multiplication and division. So that's those algebra problems.